Before the video starts, I just wanted to say thank you for all the support on part 1 of my Plants vs Zombies 2 Bean Challenge run. So far, you've all been a great audience. I hope you will stick around to see me complete this game in its entirety. Now, let's continue the challenge, but first, why don't you subscribe so you can call yourself a founder of the Whoie channel. The challenge continues in Pirate Seas, where we start off where we left, with the Whoie Bean carrying my ass through this entire challenge. Day 1 starts off piss easy, with the only thing notable being the introduction of the swinging zombie coming in to flick my bean. Day 2 is also piss easy, with once again nothing interesting happening other than the introduction of yet a new zombie type, the seagull zombie, who will become the bane of mine and Twitch chat's existence for this entire world. I suppose I had to learn about the birds and the beans sooner or later. After the first few days, we didn't get a proper challenge until day 6, although Dave did start flirting with me. You belong on a register, Dave. In all seriousness though, day 6 absolutely sucked hard. Here I discovered that one goopy goober is not enough to take out the seagull zombie, meaning I need a Whoie Bean ready in the lane that the seagull zombies are coming down in order to actually take them out, because if not they'll just fly towards me and fuck my beans. Days 7 to 11 were an absolute cakewalk. This means I have finally unlocked my second bean, the spring bean, also known as the bean flicker. I thought the addition of a new bean would make this whole world trivial, however, day 11 drove me up the fucking wall and out the goddamn window. The reason for this was due to the introduction of the barrel zombie, who, for some unknown reason, cannot be taken out by my goopy goobers, and even when they are, they give birth to 2 more annoying little shits. However, 30 minutes of attempts later, we finally beat the day, and if this is a sign for things to come, then I regret ever starting this challenge. Day 12 was a gimmick level that we completely ignore, and day 13 was yet another, but I had an idea. If I finally used the rent a plant feature, then I could rent the sun bean and I can produce the required amount of sun with only beans. But due to my lack of knowledge of PvZ2, I did not understand how the sun bean works at this point, and what's even worse, I exited the level and I lost my insane rent a plant luck and I could no longer use the sun bean on this level. So I just decided to come back to this level when I actually unlocked the sun bean for good. Day 14 was yet another gimmick level, where I need to prepare my defences, and once again, my defences were indeed prepared, with the bean flickers flicking the zombies into the ocean, and my army of goopy goovers delivering a swift and decisive punishment to the incoming horde of zombies. At the end of this day, we also unlocked the 3-peater, who was completely useless to this challenge. However, Shagrot did inform me that there is a very specific piece of 3-peater art on the internet that I wish I could unsee. Thanks, Shagrot. Now is also a good time to mention that this whole world was streamed over at twitch.tv/Whoie, so come on in and join the fun and watch my suffering live. Day 15 we completed with relative ease. We had to make sure that the incoming zombies didn't trample poor David's flower bed, because Dave thought it would be a good idea to plant a fucking flower bed on a pirate ship, but me trampling it, oh no, that's completely fine, we don't have to worry about that. The next challenge didn't come until day 17, where I spent over 90 minutes on stream. No matter what I did, I just could not stop the imp zombies from getting past my defences. All of the other zombies went down easy, but since there were so many of the little imp zombies, the goopy goober gang got overwhelmed and kept going down to them. On so many instances, I got so close, I could taste the finish line so many times, but it was to no avail. They kept eating my frontal lobe time and time again. In the end, I had to get down on my knees and pray to a higher power, and someone answered. Zeus himself came down from the heavens and smited my foes. Zeus is truly a real one. But with this, I was not satisfied. There was something nagging at me to go back and do it properly. Whether it was pride or erectile dysfunction, I just couldn't let it go. So I did what any self-respecting person would do in this scenario. I got my credit card out, read all the numbers, and once again got blessed with a new bean. The bean sprout. A plant that is so stupidly overpowered for no goddamn reason. The way this little fella works is if the zombies get close enough and lobotomize him enough, he gets very angry and starts to slap the horde of zombies around. He also has a power where if you give him plant food, he decides to neck a Stella and throw a fit. Needless to say, the bean sprout made this day trivial. The house always wins. Days 19 to 21 were all gimmick levels with the side objective to generate sun, so these are all levels that I have to come back to when I've got the sun bean to do bean only. Day 22 was yet another gimmick level, however, it was a prepare your defences level, so I prepared my army and they did absolutely nothing. Due to the sheer amount of imp zombies, even my army got overwhelmed once more. With this in mind, I brought the bean sprout back out to defend my army in the front lines, and lo and behold, it worked. I got to sit back and watch the goopy goobers go up to the zombies and give them a big old snog. It's worth pointing out that while I was streaming, I didn't actually have the bean sprout, so I was streaming this level for nearly a solid hour with my sanity completely deteriorating just watching the zombies come in and kill me time and time again. The final challenge of Pirate Seas was day 24, where I have to protect 2 bean flickers, which sounds easy, right? Well, wrong. I have never seen a bean so determined to end its own existence more than these 2 fuckers. The way these beans work is that they can bounce a singular zombie away, and after that, they are completely defenseless and open to attacks. So if more than one zombie goes towards it at any given time, well, it's Jova. The only way to save them from their defenseless state is with plant food. Using plant food means we can put them back into action and they bounce every single zombie back a few steps. This day is also complete RNG, due to the fact that the imp zombies land in completely random places. So if they land on the 2 lanes where these beans are, and you don't have the plant food to save them, well, may God help you. This level is completely doable though with an insane amount of luck. However, on stream, I just kept losing faith time and time again. I had to take a break from it. I came back the next day with the bean sprout with a fresh mind, and even then, it was still a bitch. Sometimes I could do every single thing right, but still lose just to the sheer amount of imp zombies landing. But after enough attempts, I finally managed to complete the level without losing any of my precious beans. From here, we finally move on to the final level of Pirate Seas, which is a conveyor belt level, and also a Dr. Zomboss fight. Needless to say, Dr. Zomboss died faster than Vladimir Putin's election rivals. With that, the whole world of Pirate Seas is complete, and all it cost was my sanity and my credit card details. This world has also taught me that I am my own worst enemy, since I have absolutely zero clue what I'm doing. But I have some beans coming in the next few worlds that will carry me to the very end. I just know it, because if not, I will cry. Thank you all for watching, I hope you all enjoyed. Now, this part is separate from the challenge, but I have a channel goal in mind. If enough of you subscribe to me, and I pester EA enough, then maybe, just maybe, we can get a Garden Warfare 3 one day. So join me in my crusade, and I promise you, one day, we will see results. Garden Warfare 3 will be ours.